You're watching RedChip TV, your source for small cap news.
Hey, welcome. My name is Brad Klein, and we're coming to you from San Francisco at the RedChip Health Tech Investment Forum at the La Meridian Hotel. And it's our pleasure to bring you a number of special guests and interviews today as part of this event. And to get us started here first thing in the morning, I'd like to introduce Mr. Dixon Lee of L&L International Holdings. Dixon, welcome to RedChip's Small Cap TV.
Thank you for inviting us. Thank you.
Yeah, we're very happy to have you here, and we're happy to learn more about the company. Tell us about L&L International. What does that company do?
Thank you. L&L is a 14-years-old company. I started in 1995, and we have grew over the years. Now we're reaching about 50 million sales and about 10 million net income after tax. We are in coal energy. We are operating in China with our headquarters located in Seattle, Washington.
So you're a U.S.-based company operating largely, exclusively in China at this point.
That's right. And we have plans, if we grow further, we will diversify and start operating in the United States when we reach to the 100 million sales mark. Okay,
so you've already set your sights there. Tell us about the operations on the ground in China, some of your properties over there.
Yes, currently we have 4 coal mines, and 2 are operational, 2 are developing. As you know, China needs more coal, so we are doing our best to get more coal out of the ground. And we are physically located in the southwestern part of China called the Yunnan Province.
Okay. So, I mean, it's no secret. China is on the growth right now, and lots of energy needs. Address that market. How big is that market?
Yeah, China requires 300 million tons of coal every year. If you use average coal price, the combination of both prices, 130, or use $100 US, so that's $30 billion, and it's growing.
It's growing. That's right. Yeah. And then the size or the size of the properties that you're developing, that you have, and then you're developing right now.
Yeah. We are running the 2 coal mines. We're running about 1.5 square miles. That's huge.
Okay.
And then we have 1 coal mine developing in Laos, the borderline of the Yunnan, China, and Laos. And it's just like, I use a figure speech, it's just like Tijuana and San Diego.
Sure. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And then, so obviously we're talking about a huge market, and you've got some properties to address there. I mean, obviously coal's a big growth industry in China.
Indeed. Indeed. China has very little natural resources. The most of energy resources will be coming from coal. It's still coal represents 70%, 71% of the energy sources that are being produced in China. So we are lucky in this strong demand and tight supply situation. And you look at the price of China coal, the price is like this, keep going up.
Sure.
So we are fortunate we're in that business.
Yeah, right. It's a good business to be in now, especially in China, in the energy business. So you're not going to have a problem with a market for your product, obviously.
Not at all. And so you know, China is called planned economy. It's a plan. They have 5 years plan each year. So the China is poised for growth, especially this year after end of February. China economy stimulus plan started working, and our coal prices went up. So I'm very happy to advise you that we are confident we are going to make a lot more money this year in year 2009.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. Tell us about this most recent press release you just put out.
Okay. Yeah, we just released the 3rd quarter operations. In order to focus on our coal energy business, we spun off the heavy machinery air compressor business, so we can focus our energy into the coal energy, the business. And then our result is that the 3rd quarter for the quarter ended is January 30th. We made about 10 million US dollars.
Right, it was a nice...
That earning per share is high, 10 cents for 3 months.
It was a nice quarter for you. We're coming to you from San Francisco at the La Meridian Hotel. I'm interviewing Mr. Dixon Lee of L&L International Holdings. The symbol on that is LLFH over the counter. So look that over. Dixon, tell us a little bit about your background, how you got into this company.
Great. My background is rather unique. I am a trained CPA and work for KPMG in New York. I certified in the Empire State of New York, and then I went to AT&T and the headquartered in New York, and through the AT&T assignment under the name of NYNEX, now called Verizon, and I went back to Hong Kong. That's how I started to see the amazing international business market, because my background of both, knowing both parts of the world, I bilingual and educated in the United States, knows the United States leadership qualities, team approach, so give us additional ammunition so that we can acquire the operations or expand operations in this energy business in China.
Yes. And then how did you get into the coal business?
Okay. It's actually over the 14 years we gradually evolved into coal business. We started as a consultant using our CPA licenses in China. Then China continued to grow. I see the opportunities rather become still remain as a consultant. There are a lot of industrial opportunities. So I took the chances and then I gradually evolved into this air compressor we mentioned. Air compressor products sold to the coal mines. And then we realized, because pumping the air, most of the mines are underneath the ground, and they need air compressor press the fresh air into the shaft. So once we realized the potential of coal in China, so we said, well, we look for high profit margin business. We look for the bottom line. So we said, as a result, we spun out air compressor. We focus on coal business.
Well, it's a good business to be in right now. Again, the symbol for L&L International Holdings is LLFH. That's over the counter. And so as we wrap this up, Dixon, tell our listeners, tell our viewers out there why they should be excited about L&L right now.
Good question. Our earning per share estimate this year is 50 cents, somewhere 45, 50 cents. If you multiply by 10 times, we should be $4, somewhere $4.50 stock. We are traded at only $1. That's one, because the second thing is just don't look at the income. Just look at the coal reserve we have. Two operating coal mines, we have more than 8 million of coal reserve using $100, the low average price. So we are sitting on the assets of $800 million, and divided our limited amount of shares outstanding, which is 20 million. So the stock should be $40.
Based on the asset value.
Asset value is very important, and we have more than 50 years of exclusive mining right to get those assets out. So that's make our story more attractive, I believe.
Well, L&L International Holdings, symbol LLFH. I'm visiting with Dixon Lee. My name is Brad Klein. Thank you for watching RedChip Small Cap TV.
This report is not a recommendation or solicitation to purchase or sell any security, nor does it constitute investment advice. Visit RedChip.com for full financial disclosures on RedChip clients.